Morning, Ma'am Honey. So our topic for today is collaborative development of ICT content. So I am Dusal Rizlan TF and my partner is Tome Andrea Ivonti. So team structure. Team structure refers to the creation of an individual team or the creation of a multi-system. It is an essential component of the teamwork process. A well-structured team is an enabler for the result of effective communication, leadership, situation monitoring, and support. Collaboration means individuals work together to produce or create a well-defined content to achieve a common business purpose. In order for a team to be successful, a team must consider these four parts of collaboration in a flow process while interacting with team members. So first here we have sharing. Sharing means documenting explicit knowledge, and next is understanding, adapting the process of knowledge, and next we have here reflection. We have to analyze or interpret shared information within the group, and last we have the expression, the process of making known one's through or feelings. So we have to determine each other through expressions. So in a team, there are members, and those members have roles and responsibilities. So first, we have here the project manager. A project manager is an individual who has general accountability for the successful initiation, planning, design, execution, monitoring, controlling, and closure of a project. Next, we have data analyst. So, a data analyst is a person who is accountable in collecting the data for ICT content. And we have here the content writer and editor, a person responsible for reviewing the data and finalizes a complete of information. Next, we have the web designer, a person responsible for creating the appearance, layout, and elements of a website. Next, we have, and last, we have the web developer. The developer, the person technically develops the overall functionalities of a web page. So B, online collaborative tools and processes. So there are plenty of tools and platforms that are available online, making online collaboration possible and convenient. So here are the platforms that are tools for creation and co-creation of ICT contents. First, we have Facebook groups. Next, we have Microsoft Yammer, G Suite, MS Office 365, Google Chat or Hangouts, Prezi, Google Docs Sheets and Slides, Trello, Google Drive, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and the last Skype, Viber, KakaoTalk, and WeChat or Line.
A. Step in creating folder in Google Drive. First, make sure that each member has a Google account. Second, sign in into your Google Drive account. The third one is create a folder by clicking New, then pop-up windows will appear, then click Folder. Fourth, another pop-up window will appear. Type a name for the new folder, then click Create, a folder will be created. Fifth, you can create as many folders as necessary for the project by repeating step 3 to 4. Step in the sharing folder in Google Drive. So this is the step in sharing folder in the Google Drive. Click the account and choose restricted after the process to step 2.1.a. 2.1. If you chose restricted mode. 2.1a. Choosing restricted is sharing a folder. Means that the folder will only be accessible to the people that has been added by the creator. Anyone who has the link but has not been added by the creator, he or she will not be able to access it without the creator permission. This mode of sharing is secured because of the restriction. Once you click the restricted, click the share with the people and group. Locate at the upper box. Then encode the same email your team member. You can also include message further instruction or reminder. Make sure that recipients have been assigned or editor. So this is a 2.1b. Click send, an email is sent to people you shared with. 2.2. If you chose anyone with the link mode. 2.2a. If you chose anyone with a link, it means that you can give other people a link to your folder so that you don't have to add an email address when you share folder. This mode of sharing is more convenient if you have a large number of a team member. Once you click the anyone with the link, click the drop down list down located at the right side and the pop-up windows will appear. Click editor so that the receiver of the link will be able to organize or add or edit files to share folder. 2.2b. Click copy link and paste the link with the email or any place you want to. Share it with a private message, chat group, or group page.
Now, after creating the website, now we have here the online platforms for hosting ICT content. So, after creating and finalizing your content, it is now ready to be published online. Platforms that may be currently used to host newsletters and similar ICT content include the following. So we have here first is the presentation or visualization, and these are the Prezi, Soho, SlideShare, and MindMeister. Cloud computing Google Apps. Next we have the social media, and the example is the Facebook pages and the Tumblr. Next we have the web page creation, the WIX and Weebly. Last we have the blog sites. So blog sites, the example of it are Blogger, WordPress, LiveJournal, and Issue. So next we have the characteristics of good collaborative tools and platforms. So the productivity of a tool is dependent on the intended purpose of the team. Hence, in choosing an appropriate tool, the team must consider the following. The tool must be user-friendly. Next, we have the tool has elements that are appropriate for the team's goal. And the last is the tool prioritizes security and privacy. There are five phases of project management. First is the initiating. It is where you create the project charter with the project manager assigned to the project. Next, we have here the planning. The team brainstorms the ICT theme to be published together with the collaborative tools and online platforms to be used. Next, we have here the executing. This is where the project team goes about executing the project plan once the project plan has been constructed. Next, we have here the monitoring and controlling. This is where the project manager monitors and controls the work for a time, cost, scope, quality, risk, and other factors while the project is being executed. Next and last, we have closing. This happens when each phase is ended and when each entire project is concluded. It happens to ensure that all the work has been finished, completed, and approved. So we have here D, curating existing content for use on the web. So it means content curation is the process of publicly gathering, organizing, adding value, and openly sharing digital information artifacts on a specific topic or area of a audience.
The team must consider the following step in creating and choosing valuable ICT content. So first is define your objective. Second, research and analyze. Third, organize the structure of your article. And fourth, summarize and proofread. So define your objective. Specify the main goal that needs to be promoted in your content. Second is research and analyze. This is exact information from different resources regarding the topic you want to write. Third, organize the structure of the article. Give an overview of the topic to help reader understand what your topic is. Fourth, summarize and proofread. Write a summary of the information you have gathered and analyze to make sure your article is free of graphical errors. So this is a 3 rule in creating quality: the informative, interesting, and relevant. So informative, it should provide valuable and useful information to the reader. Second, interesting. It should catch the reader attention from the title to the last part of the content. And lastly, relevant. It should reflect how much you know the subject of the content enough and who is being written to make it relevant to both.